Hi, my name is Katie Hatfield, and I am your Epicure consultant for this virtual cooking class. I want to thank your host for being awesome and sharing you with me and sharing Epicure and me with you. And I hope that you have a fun time. If this is the only video you watch for the whole online class, this should have kind of a summary of everything. So I hope you'll have about 10 to 15 minutes to hang out with me, watch this while you're folding laundry, putting away the dishes, waiting for picking up the kids from school or practice or anything like that. But thank you so much for joining us, and I'm excited to share a little bit more about Epicure with you. Most people haven't heard of Epicure. It's actually been around for 25 years in Canada, but it only just came to the United States in later 2019. So it's really been here for less than about 3 years. And it's still unheard of, but I hope that you'll learn to know the name and love it and love our products just as much as I have. A lot of people are either you love to cook, you hate to cook, you wish you had more time to cook, you wish it didn't take so long to cook, you have no idea what to cook for dinner, you have food allergies or dietary restrictions that you need to work around for your family, you have a big family, you have picky eaters, you have just one or two people that you have to cook for. Everyone's a little bit different in your dinner dilemma situation for cooking, but Epicure has kind of a solution for everyone, no matter what. I personally am not a cook, and yet here I am, your cooking consultant for this class. Okay, what does this lady think she's doing? So I can burn mashed potatoes, soup, water. If you have any incidents in the kitchen where you, like today, I already burned myself on one thing. So, just have not the best luck in the kitchen. This is easy enough that even you can do it. So I got started because when I attended an online class just like this, the lady was making dinner in under 20 minutes, including brownies that took 4 minutes, and everything was gluten-free, which I happen to have to be gluten-free for celiac, and it was so impressive. I actually signed up to join Epicure before I ever tasted the food. And since I've tasted the food, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually really good. It's affordable, and especially gluten-free baking mixes, you don't taste like cardboard, or they're not dry and crumbly or really super dense. This is amazing. So I'm just here to tell you a little bit more about Epicure, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. Again, it's Cooking with Katie. That's my cooking show, if you will, on Facebook here, and I'm just going to share a little bit here, so thanks for playing along with me. Our first thing is our time-saving cookware, kind of the best-selling option to help whatever your dinner dilemma is our Purple People Feeder, also known as the multi-purpose steamer. It is a firm but flexible, food-grade safe, BPA-free silicone steamer that goes in your microwave. It's got this little trivet tray that you can pop in it. You can put meat and veggies in here, microwave everything, and have a full meal in under 20 minutes, including pasta, ground meat, frozen meat that you haven't even decided what you're making for dinner yet, in under 20 minutes. It's amazing. Also, crispy bacon in 5 minutes. You set the bacon on here, you microwave it for 5 minutes, all the grease drips down to the bottom, and it's non-stick, so it just pours right out. I didn't believe it. My boyfriend didn't believe it until we tried it, and we're like, and it tastes good? This is amazing. So I have to do my minimal science experiment here because I am not a science person at all. So water molecules are H2O. They're in like a V shape. And so when they are in your meat or your veggies naturally, they are just little water molecules hanging all out. And the microwave, it doesn't have radiation, nuclear, any of that. It is just a type of light wave. And when microwave light waves heat up that water in your food, those little water molecules start to dance all over, and when they run into each other, that friction is what causes your food in the microwave to heat up. So you don't have to add any additional water in here unless you're doing pasta, rice, quinoa, or oatmeal, and hard-boiled eggs. You can also do those all in here as well. And pasta is like 8 minutes to perfection. Rice is about 15, but you don't have to think about putting water on the stovetop, waiting for it to boil, adding your pasta, waiting for that to boil, mixing it all around. You just put it in the microwave, pop the lid on, set the timer, and let it cook. So that's our first one. Also, these are safe in the refrigerator, the freezer, the microwave obviously, the dishwasher, and the oven up to 450 degrees. The only thing we say is do not spray it with any aerosol cooking sprays because that has a chemical that eats the silicone. Also, no knives or sharp pointy objects, metal objects, because that will cut a hole in it. We don't want that either. So use silicone, nylon, or wood utensils when you're getting anything out of your steamer. We also have like our muffin makers. We have smaller steamers, like our rectangular one here. Perfect for a single baked potato, sweet potato, in 5 minutes. Veggies, anything like that. Ask me how to make a fake apple pie in like 3 minutes. Also, you can do an entire rotisserie chicken, like a 3-pound chicken, in our steamer in under 30 minutes. And it's tender and juicy and way healthier than whatever you're going to pick up at the grocery store for convenience. Way less sodium too. Another great thing about our products, we have a never ever list, and if your host gave you a catalog, just flip it open basically to the front page. Our never ever list has all kinds of things that will never ever appear in our ingredients list. So we do not have high fructose corn syrup, no gluten. Everything here is 100% gluten-free, nut-free, with the exception of some items do have coconut in them. No high fructose corn syrup, no MSG, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Basically, if it's got those 15 syllable words that you have no idea how to pronounce and you have no idea what it is, none of that is showing up in any of our food. It is quality ingredients. We also have almost 85% of our product line is vegan and non-GMO project verified. You can obviously add any proteins and produce that your family prefers to any of our mixes, but most of the seasonings, the packets themselves, do not have dairy or eggs already in them, so that also makes them shelf stable for a long time. We do also pride ourselves on being low sodium and sugar conscious, but we do still have our salt grinders and our pepper grinders, but we don't use iodized salt, we use sea salt. And like my favorite is our herbed garlic. You can see it's got real chunks of garlic and parsley and all kinds of great herbs and spices in it. So it just gives your extra flavor to your food, not just salt and pepper. That is probably my latest family favorite. Also want to mention that we have meal solution packets. So basically we have pre-measured, pre-mixed seasonings that you just add, like I said, your favorite meats or protein. You can make them vegetarian with lentils or tofu or mushrooms or anything like that. And then add your veggies if you want. In this case, this is our mac and cheese, which is the non-neon orange version and way healthier, way less sodium, still great creamy cheesy flavor goodness that you can add to any noodles that you want, with a little milk and butter if you would like, and super delicious. Plus there's like 4 different recipe options on the back of it to give you a little variety. All of our meal solutions come with 3 packets, and each packet is at least 4 to 6 servings. So if you see these are 3 packets, usually for $10.50. There are a few that are totally vegan or easy peasy options. Those are 2 for $17, I believe, because they are including the protein already, the plant-based protein in the packets. We do also have our baking mixes. Those come as 2 packs of, so let me just grab, so like our Brownie Bliss, I know I had another one here. The magic of television means I totally have no idea where my other packet of brownies went. But you get 2 packets for $9.95. And then we also have like our chocolate pudding. That happens to come as a 3-pack for $13. But again, these make a lot of servings each, at least 8 to 12 per packet. And they're really affordable. They're really easy. And all you have to do is add maybe 1 to 3 kitchen staples that you already have in your pantry to begin with, and your mealtime is ready to go. We also offer over 3,000 recipes free on my website. We have meal plans. You can print out a calendar for the week of what meals you're going to do, print out your recipes or look at them online, and we have the grocery lists to go with them, so it makes your shopping even easier. Plus, there's a lot less food waste if you know what you have to prepare and just buy the ingredients for those recipes. We do have, obviously, fantastic meal options, better than takeout. So our General Taos, we have beef and broccoli stir fry, we have chicken fried rice, we've got enchiladas, we have tacos, we have fajitas, we have classics like meatloaf. You name it, we probably have a healthier, tastier version than what you're already making. And just to kind of compare some of our sodium, we do have dressing and dip mixes on a lot of people's kitchen or cupboard space. You probably have these little packets here. Did you know there are 16 servings in this packet? And you probably use the whole thing when you make a recipe. There are 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. So 140 times 16. In our Creamy Ranch, obviously it's a bigger container. We have 74 servings in here, so it's going to last you a lot longer. You use half a teaspoon of this with mayo and either sour cream or yogurt with the dip mix, and then you can add milk and peppercorns to make your own ranch dressing. But this has 0 sodium in our ranch dressing. So it tastes just as amazing and no sodium whatsoever except whatever milk you're putting in there. I also want to say that we have swaps for taco seasoning. Like I already mentioned, the mac and cheese before. Did you know there's sodium in pudding? There's 530 milligrams in this when you prepare the pudding. This one has 100 milligrams prepared. So just things that I would have never thought actually had salt in them do. And a lot of these also have MSG and all kinds of chemicals to keep it shelf stable. Ours are mainly dried herbs and spices, so they last a long time, and there is no radiation. That's a whole nother topic we'll get into if you want to talk about that. Also want to mention that we do offer a fundraiser program. We have these great prepackaged fundraiser boxes. They have 5 of our most popular meals plus 1 of our desserts, and it's $25. You just need a minimum of 10 to qualify for a fundraiser, and your organization, your sports group, your church, your charity gets 40% of the sales right off the top. It is amazing, and people get fed, so it's awesome. We also have any of our mac and cheese products or certain monthly items we'll actually donate through our Epicure Foundation. For every mac and cheese pack you buy, we donate a meal to a family in need through Feeding America and Food Banks of Canada. Last year, we donated over 1 million meals, and I'm really super proud of that fact. And we want to blow that goal out of the water this year, and I think we have a good chance of doing it. Other great things that we offer are our host program. So obviously you got invited to a class like this. If you're looking through the catalog or the website and you're thinking, okay, I want all of this, maybe you want to host a party too. I do them virtually like this, or in person where you actually get to taste the food. I come over and make a meal for you and your friends. You just have to clean the kitchen, the living room where we're going to sit, and a bathroom that's nearby, and have your friends and family over to eat the food and have a good time. That's also an option if you're wanting it in person versus online. And we have a great business opportunity if you or someone you know is looking to make some extra money to add to their family budget. I'm happy to help you get started and explain a little bit about how you can make money while feeding your family for free. I hope you have questions. Please message me directly or comment below on this video and I will get back to you. I am always available to give you recipe ideas for mealtime inspiration and happy to answer any questions. I've learned a lot in the about a year that I've been doing Epicure, so I hope I can share that with you and make every meal easier for you. We can cover breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and dessert. I hope that Epicure makes your life easier and look forward to sharing more with you in our class. Have a great day.